the first things you'll notice as you come to this house, it's got a custom wrought iron gate. It actually has a keypad so that you can get in and out with keypad access. And then you've got this paved stone drive that goes all the way down to the garage. You've got a front stock fence. Look at that beautiful crepe myrtle tree there, I think is what that is. But you have all this open space out front. As we're heading down the driveway, we'll get a better feel for the space you have for parking. So the main house, you have the 3-car garage. You can see it's all board on batten on the exterior. So you get that modern farmhouse feel. All right, making our way down from the gate, you get to see the parking area. So we got a large parking pad. Again, there's the front of the property. So you got a nice open space out there. You got the board and batten. You can kind of see the space behind the house. We'll look at that later as well. But look at the size of this parking pad. Not only that, you get the 3rd-car garage. It's just an overall really pretty aesthetic. I like that they continued the paved stone all the way up to the porch. One thing to note here on the front porch, it's a wraparound. So awesome place to hang out in the summertime. Come out and your little rocking chair, get you some coffee or some sweet tea, whatever you like. But you can see they've got the wrapped columns. You've got the wood inlay in the ceilings. And then the lanterns there. You've got a herringbone pattern going on in the floor, which is really nice. Got these beautiful front doors, wooden front doors. The carriage lights around the front door. Let's back up a little bit. On to the side of the house here. So you can see kind of how the porch, you could almost continue it around the house really, if you really wanted to. But what's cool is you can see how big this lot is. You can see that if you did have a horse, you got plenty of room out front and even on the side here, where you could do a little paddock. Again, gutters all around. Just a beautiful little area here. And that's the board and batten, that's the hardy siding. So you don't have to worry about the rot. But again, just a really nice modern farmhouse. Very nice. All right, as we get ready to walk in here, a couple things to note. This house sits on 3.28 acres. So you have plenty of land around the house. It is a 7-bed, 5-bath, 5,007 square feet of living space. So tons of room. You know, you can spread out, do what you like. Let's see. As we walk in here, you see the front doors. Beautiful. I think they're fiberglass. Could be the wood. Let me see. No, they're the wood doors. Got the nice view out into the property. You have, it looks like an LVP flooring. I believe, I can confirm that, but it looks like an LVP flooring. And then you have the stairs going up to the 2nd floor living. All right, we're gonna start down here. So let's see what we got. Behind door number 1 is bedroom number 1. So again, here's the front doors, straight into the first bedroom. It's got a nice size to it. It's probably I don't know, maybe a 12 by 12, something like that. It's good enough. Most people might use this as an office space. It's got a decent closet, little storage system in it. Let's see here. I do like this little feature wall they threw in here. Give it a little bit of texture. That one's locked. My guess is it's the bathroom. Probably serves this bedroom and then the downstairs area. You can see they've got a shiplap wall going on. So everything is nice and bright and white. They've got the squared off trim. And it is a, let's see. There we go. It is a full bath that connects to that bedroom / office area. So technically bedroom. But as you head in there, you can see beautiful glass enclosure. Looks like a marble floor. Got a nice little sweep on it, but you can see it's got the little shower niche. It's just very, very nice. Nicely done. It's a good size shower. I want to say maybe a 36. So it's a pretty good size shower. You got the vanity here. Tons of drawer storage. Tons of storage underneath. You've got the shiplap again wrapping around above the vanity and even up onto the ceiling. And it almost feels like if you wanted to, you could put a pocket door here maybe, but yeah, I mean, it could be I'm assuming a load-bearing wall scenario, but you could possibly have a little potty closet. But instead they did the little wall with the potty there, so very nice. But it has that shiplap all around. So very farmhouse. Feels nice. So anyhow, heading back out into the main living. We had one more closet that goes under the stairs that we'll take a look at. So again, front door, bedroom or office space into the bathroom. That's an ensuite for that bedroom. This would serve the main living area and that bedroom. And this is the closet under the stairs. You can see they even did the board and batten kind of feature thing in here. That's kind of cool. And again, you've got tons and tons of natural light pouring in. This is the main living. Look at how high those ceilings are. So you just get natural light from both the windows there. You've got all that shiplap coming down. And a gas log fireplace, it looks like. Just feels massive in here. It also looks like, you may not be able to see, but at the ceiling, I don't think you can see, in the corners, looks like it's equipped already with maybe some low voltage wiring for like a speaker system if you wanted some speakers in the main living. And then you have, again, your area if you want to put a TV, a mirror, or anything like that, a digital picture frame. Then you have your hub where you can run all your cords and everything so they're hidden and out of the way. Let's see. Looks like this is a brick or a brick facade. This is very nice. I'll have to look outside. It could be an actual fireplace if you wanted it to. I'll have to look and see if that's convertible or not. See if there's anything notating that. But again, like I said, you get the shiplap all the way up. Just great high ceiling, just feels so nice. One other thing to note, if you look at the registers for the AC, they're all flush, very modern feel. Let's go back. We'll go this direction, back to where we came from, and we'll work our way towards the kitchen from there. So right off the front here. Again, you have the feature walls, the board and batten in here. So this would be your dining room. You get the can lights, and then you have the beautiful light fixture there in the middle. Again, LVP throughout, so it's a good sized dining room. Looks like you could probably do a nice size square round table. I'd say probably a 10-seater, maybe a little bit bigger, just depends on the configuration. And then this flows into the eat-in, like breakfast nook area. So you could put a little table in here, do your breakfast and stuff like that in here. Got the nice can lights in the ceiling again, and another nice light fixture. I like that they did the feature wall throughout the house. It's kind of neat. So heading down the hallway here, this would be a butler's pantry area. You have a little wine cooler, a little wet bar area, a little prep area again under the cabinets, plenty of storage. And then up above, same thing. You go up to the ceiling and they did crown across the top. It looks like a nice marble with the same as far as the backsplash. Let's see, they have a light in there. No light underneath, but I'm guessing they probably have wiring there for it. But you can see the backsplash matches the countertop, just kind of flows seamlessly. You got that stainless steel sink basin, and I like it when they have the cutting boards, the drying racks, and all that good stuff, so you can do your vegetables and do all your prep work here if you needed to. And then we have this barn door here that opens into your pantry. So again, you have tons and tons of storage in here. Got that great light up there, so you have tons of light. Places for everything you have, mixers, whatever it might be, all your food and goodies. And then you have this coffee bar area or another prep storage area if you wanted it for that, with more drawers and all that good stuff. So very nice. All right, now we're gonna go back through the eating kitchen area, breakfast area. Well, let's shoot into the kitchen, which overlooks into the living area, so it feels nice and open. So we will do one of these scenarios here where we back into the room so you can kind of see what you've got going on. So you have a large island that has the seating in it. You've got a beadboard back, but again, very nice marble, feels great. Really pretty veins. It's kind of subtle, but it just complements the space. Again, we have the tons of storage, the pot and pan drawers, large silverware drawers, utensil drawers. You've got a Thor range with the warmer. It's also got the griddle top, which is nice feature if you like that. You've got the glass top cabinets. So if you have any pretty stuff to put up top, that's where that goes. Again, nice size cabinets, plenty of storage in there. Let's do a little swing around here. You can see they did the same thing in here that they did in the other room with the backsplash all being one piece. It's very, very nice, really complements the space. Again, they tried to use all the space they had, and then they put this giant picture window in, which overlooks the back patio area. So you can see the backyard back there. We'll go out there in a minute and check that out. We'll look at that too. Nice little outdoor cooking area. So again, you have the farmhouse sink with the stainless steel. You got the Thor dishwasher that has the lights inside, which is nice. Stainless steel. You got your trash drawer, recycling drawer. Just tons and tons of storage in here. So between the Butler's pantry and this, if you can't find places for all your stuff, you have too much stuff. All right, and even in the island here, you can see even more storage. I really like the quiet close features on all these drawers. I know not everybody has them, but they sure are nice. Then you have your microwave. Very nice. All right, let's see. What else do we have over here? I'd say let's go in here. This is the mudroom entrance coming in off the garage. You can see there's tons of storage here for jackets, coats, backpacks, shoes, all that good stuff. You have a tile floor. And it is just a wide open space. You got the little windows up there to let some more light in. It's just very, very nice. And right off of there is the laundry room on the main level here. You can see a little end. You get the storage cabinets. You can see the shiplap behind, which is kind of a neat little feature behind the cabinets. I've never seen it done that way, but pretty cool. Again, back here too, you can see you've got these tall shelves, all your detergents, anything. Oh no, actually I lied. Look at that. You have your water heater, your tankless water heater system with the manifolds that run through there. Let's see what's on this side. Oh, there's two of them. So you have a dual tankless water heater system. Well, that's a pretty nice little feature. And then again, you have all the storage shelves. You can put your detergent there or on one of these shelves. I mean, you got tons of room for it. Again, some more storage drawers. There's just one thing this house has, that is tons of places to put things. Let's see if we can get a good little kind of pan of the room. You get these double doors that open up into another storage closet. So you got even more storage. So that'd be good. Maybe like in this case, they've got some brooms and things in there. It might be a good place to stash some of that stuff. And then we come out into the garage. So this is a 3-car garage. You can see they've got the epoxy coating on the floor. It's got a standard height ceiling in it. It's probably, gosh, probably 9 foot, maybe 10 foot. Yeah, it's got to be taller than that. Probably about 10 foot. But again, you can see all the windows, the natural light that pours in. Insulated garage doors, which is really nice. This exit actually goes out onto the driveway, or this door here. And then we have this door, which is a secondary entrance into what we'll call a mother-in-law apartment. Or, you know, if you have an adult kid that's come back to stay for a little while, a nice little place for them. So you can see, this is a secondary full kitchen. Again, you got the stainless steel sinks. Tons of storage here. You have just a great kitchen. So it's set up kind of like a galley kitchen here. You have the door leading in from the garage. And you've got this under the stairs storage area for all your stuff. Again, shiplap in the back. You got the crown molding up above. I mean, guys, this is a full apartment, almost. And it's an additional house, really. Additional apartment area. You can see you got the beautiful marble. Nice tile floors, look like the wood plank. You got pot and pan storage. a bar area there, coffee bar, whatever you would want. Here is a private entrance. So if you did have family or somebody that was living here with you, they could have their own entrance in off the driveway. Covered area. Again, there's the drive. And coming in, the kitchen. You got a nice little mudroom area. Take your shoes off, hang all your stuff up. Nice stairs, got oak treads going up, so very, very nice. And then we'll go up to this area again with the shiplap, floor to ceiling. All right, so this is coming up off the stairs from that secondary kitchen, living space down there. And this would be the bathroom that serves this area here. Again, shiplap. This is a good sized area for a bathroom. You have a full shower. You got that tile. It's got a shower pan in there. Nice glazed tile. And of course that glass shower door, which is really nice. And then up here you get the view out the back. And then this would be the vanity toilet room, potty closet area. You get all that, and then a ton of storage. So like a linen storage area. And this window overlooks the driveway and the outbuilding there. You get that cool mirror. And again, with that black block molding going around the doorways, I really like that. So this area almost feels large enough, and I don't know if it was the intent, but feels like you could have maybe a washer and dryer up here as well, like a stackable unit or something like that. But anyhow, that's the bath. Again, there's the stairs coming up from that secondary kitchen area. This hallway connects to the main house. So you walk down this hallway, we'll look at that in a second. All right. So you have this massive bonus room area or bedroom. It's got some built-ins. And this is all above the garage. So it's above the garage living space. You got 2 closets. So his and hers kind of set up. Shoe rack, all that good stuff. On both sides. So tons and tons of space there. But guys, this room is great. I mean, it's a big room. You could fit a lot of stuff, almost a pool table, I would say. Good little bonus area. And then you have another window on this side, and then another bedroom. So tons of space in here as well. Again, this one has the double storage built into it for the shelving. And again, you get storage up top and your closet rod for hanging all your stuff up. But another massive room. So bedrooms, playrooms. You could have it as guest bedrooms, of course, but just tons and tons of space up here. All right, so this is from the secondary suite or guest house entrance area. This would be the guest side, is what I would consider it. And then you have a hallway between that connects to the main section of the house. Upstairs. Let's see what they've got going out here. So we have a hallway area. It's got a fan in it. So this is just like a transition area. I almost feel like if you closed this off, this could make a decent little office space or maybe a crafting area. But again, this house is so big, I don't know if you'd really need it. But again, the board and batten, feature wall here. And we will go take a look in the main second story section of the house. All right, guys, coming up the front, you'll see we come to the landing up here, and you have this overlook of the main level. You get a view out the windows up there, tons of light that pours through. You can see the kitchen. You just have this nice landing area. Again, oak treads coming up. Nice rail with wrought iron. Feels very, very nice. And let's see here. So this hallway right here connects to a bonus living space that is a in-law suite apartment, bonus rooms, all that. There's a hallway that connects the two, and it goes this way, which I showed you in another video, or another section of the video. And then, like I said, those are the main stairs up. You come up, you hang a left next to the door that goes to the guest side. You have this storage closet. Again, more storage shelves in there. Really nice. You have a secondary bedroom. It's very, very comfortable in here. Very nice. I like the board and batten. Again, the feature walls throughout. It's got a barn door and a full bath. So it's a full ensuite. Has the tile floors with the fiberglass tub. Again, the glass shower surround. It's got the shiplap ceiling. And you can see this tile with the niche and all that good stuff. One cool thing, jetted tub. So if you like taking baths, not a bad place to hang out. So very nice. And we got the vanity with the marble top. Tons of room for all your hair care products, any other stuff you might need to store. Got that nice mirror with the light fixture there. And then, of course, the potty. So, and again, it's like a porcelain tile on the floor here. You can see a majority of it is shiplap inside, so easy maintenance. And then I like the fans. The fans are those wood-bladed fans. There's a couple of them that are in here, so very nice. I like how they give you this secondary option. You have the wafer lights, can lights, and you have the fan for lighting, which is nice. And then you have a built-in walk-in closet here. So you can see tons of storage in this one. All your shoes, clothes, whatever you got. Plenty of room for it all. Alrighty, we'll run back through here. So again, main entrance, landing, the hall that goes to the secondary wing of the house, the guest suites, whatever you'd want to call that, the auxiliary dwelling unit area. And then we have another bedroom here. Well, actually, this is an office space, I would say. It could be a bedroom, maybe if you threw a Murphy bed or something in here. But this feels more like a studio. or a craft area, something like that. You still get closet space. You still have some storage. It's just more narrow. So this would probably be my office if it was me. But you do have enough room. You could probably put a full size or, probably a twin size bed or a Murphy bed where it came out. You could probably do that. But again, another storage closet area. Got that wafer light in there. You get a view of the backyard from here. And then it's set up as a Jack and Jill situation. So you got the potty, the vanity. Again, you have the towel storage underneath. Tons of drawers. Storage under the vanity. You got another marble top. Got that mirror that's on the movable mirror, which is always cool. And a nice light fixture. Got the wafer lights, and again, the shiplap around, even on the ceiling in here. Got a marble floor. And then another shower surround, all glass. Got the niche, all that marble in there. Such good sized showers in this house too, so very nice. Got the flat drain going down and the glass surround. And then this goes out into that other bedroom. So again, very decent sized bedrooms. Another one of the fans with the wooden blades. This one happens to overlook the front. So the front yard area and the side yard. So that's pretty nice. And then it has a walk-in closet here as well. Tons of storage. Very nice. All right. So we have gone through everything on the second level. As you can see, this house just has so much living space. It could be multifamily, it could be rental income producing. I mean, you have tons of options here. Just having that additional living space back there it's so nice. You just have so many different options you can do. Anyhow, let's go run around outside. All right, so from the front door, we're gonna pan around. You can see the kitchen, the back patio area, and then the primary bedroom is downstairs here as well. You have a storage closet here. So just a coat closet. And then going in to the primary, you can see you've got the wafer lights in the ceiling. You've got one of the chandeliers that has that fan feature in it. So you get a pretty light plus a fan, which is so cool. And then again, here we are. You have your own doors that walk out onto the back patio. So if you decide you're gonna do a hot tub or something out here, or if you do a swimming pool, you've got so much room back there. You can do tons of different things, but you have your own access area. So it just lets tons of light in. Just a very nice space. So it's a big room. Walking in here, you'll see you've got the marble floors. You got a double bowl vanity with the mirrors, the lights above, again, all the shiplap siding. Again, you have little storage areas, tons of space underneath, plenty of drawer space. You got your own separate potty closet, which is nice. All right. Take a look at that tub. See the opaque window, so nobody can see in, but you can enjoy your nice soak in the tub with, without having to close blinds and everything. Very nice. All right, and then we have a his and hers closet here. So they are not identically mirrored, it doesn't look like. But you can see, in order to let some more light in, they actually have a little window that comes out on the porch area in here. But tons and tons of storage. Shoes, bags, coats, whatever, shirts, clothes, you get tons of room. Same thing in the second closet. So tons and tons of shelving. You just got a lot of options in here. All right, and then a massive shower. I'm gonna say, gosh, 60 by 60 maybe. But check out the floor in there. Got like a herringbone pattern. You got the marble in the back. Check out that waterfall shower head. That is the biggest shower head I think I have ever seen inside of a shower this size. You get the double niche for all your hair care stuff, your bar soap, whatever you use, depending on how old you are, I guess. All your gels, all that good stuff. Anyhow, you can see, get a shower wand, all that good stuff, and a beautiful glass surround. Very nice. All right, so heading outside, we'll go out through the main door. I do love the feature walls that they did in this house. This one's a little different. Looks kind of like a wainscoting, but just unique. Again, out into the main living area, just feels massive. All right, let's go check out the back porch. All right, looks like we're about to have some rain here, so I'm gonna be quick. But stepping out here on the back porch, you can see you have an outdoor kitchen. You got a grill that's built in. You got the nice countertops. You got the stainless drawers with storage underneath. Very nice stainless steel grill. It's got the little broiler in the back. Again, more of the storage drawers. You got a cooler outside. This is a sink with storage underneath. You've got some plants up here that are watering, but again, it's the stainless steel sink basin. And then a trash area, or actually propane maybe. Yeah, it looks like trash. But from the kitchen, you'll remember that giant picture window that looked out. This is what looks out into the backyard. You've got the inlaid ceiling with the planks. Love the fans out here, the wooden fans. But you can see how massive this back porch is. Again, they did the stones, the herringbone and the stones out here. And you've got the wrapped columns. Give it a nice feel. One cool thing out here, they did the gravel and the stepping stones instead of just a poured concrete patio, so it adds like an architectural depth. So it, I don't know, kind of a modern, well, I mean, I guess modern farmhouse feel, right? But you can see that sitting area there. Again, you could do a hot tub or something outside here, would be really cool. And then you could do a massive pool back here. Or if you had some animals, you could have a little paddock, another little area for them to run around back here. This is that secondary, or that entrance for the secondary house, or the in-law suite, student apartment area, whatever you want to call it. Now this is such a neat feature. I won't turn it on, but it's a gas wall. So you can see, as you get a little bit closer, it's got the crushed glass in there and then the nozzles. So all of these will fire off and you'll have basically a beautiful outdoor seating area. I'm sure it just is an amazing ambiance once that's on. But it wraps around the entire porch. So the entire patio has it. So in those winter, maybe fall days, or maybe early spring when it's still kind of cool outside, you can enjoy that. And I bet it's beautiful when it's running and it's dark outside. But again, you can see the space. So they spent some time and put a lot of effort into making this usable and maximizing what they did. All right, I'm gonna try to get this before it rains. It looks like it's gonna storm here. But we're gonna go out here to the little secondary, the outbuilding. Told you before how large the parking pad was where the garage is. You can see they even have a gravel place if you want to throw some trailers or something like that. Let's see. It's open. So it's a storage garage currently. You can see they got a lawnmower in here. It's got the high ceilings. Tons of storage, and again, another door, another little room. So it's set up as a shop, really. So if you like a workshop area, that's exactly what this is. Or if you're gonna have some horses, you could maybe have it as a little, I guess a little barn. Kind of low ceilings for that, but either way, you get another little storage shed back here. Well, if you're thinking about relocating to the area, to Canton, Georgia, anywhere in North Metro Atlanta, feel free to reach out, give us a shout, shoot us a DM, send us a text. Look forward to hearing from you, and we'll see you soon.